Director Ava DuVernay has revealed her favorite superhero, and it's none other than Big Barda of DC Comics. Arguably the fastest rising star in the directing game, it seems like everyone in Hollywood wants to work with DuVernay. The 45-year-old filmmaker shot to prominence after winning the Best Director prize at the 2012 Sundance Film Festival for her second feature film, Middle of Nowhere. She's since followed that up with higher-profile movies like 2014's Selma and last year's Oscar-nominated documentary, 13. DuVernay's biggest project to date, the highly anticipated adaptation of A Wrinkle in Time, hits theaters in March. Comic book fans may actually be most familiar with DuVernay through her discussions with Marvel about directing Black Panther. She was initially courted for the gig back in mid-2015, though she eventually turned it down, citing the age-old standard of creative differences. DuVernay later hinted that she passed because of concerns of how much she'd need to compromise in order for the film to fit within the machine that is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But just because DuVernay passed on Black Panther doesn't mean that she's disinterested in the comic book genre. When asked by a fan on Twitter who her favorite superhero was and why, she didn't hesitate. "Gosh, that's hard. Big Barda. Many reasons. #Ascava https://t.co/3qxgdq7me, Ava DuVernay. At Ava, December 27, 2017. It's pretty fitting that DuVernay's personal favorite happens to be one of the most underrated heroines in comics. Big Barda was a trailblazing hero in the 70s, a time when most female comic characters ultimately amounted to damsels in distress and other eye-rolling stereotypes. Barda's relationship with the smaller and weaker Mr. Miracle broke the mold in more ways than one. Refreshingly, she's almost always been portrayed as his protector, rather than the other way around. Oh, and she's also a new god who once fought Wonder Woman to a standstill. Yeah, she's awesome. While the folks at DC would surely love to bring DuVernay into the fold, it's unlikely that they'll be able to do so by luring her in with Big Barda. Remember, nearly all of the new god's backstory of the villainous Steppenwolf was ultimately trimmed from Justice League. This was likely done in order to move that suit towards more grounded villains like the Legion of Doom, thereby shifting the focus away from all-powerful, CGI-tastic baddies like Darkseid. We're not entirely sure where that suit's headed at this point, but Barda and the new gods are long shots. Couple that with DuVernay's packed upcoming schedule, and the odds of this dream pairing panning out simply aren't very high. Still, it can't hurt to dream. And Fancast. Who would you want to see play Big Barda on the big screen? Let us know in the comments. Source: